this is your math. I'm sorry I'm late posting this. I had to go buy a yardstick. So on Friday, we talked about measuring. I introduced different parts of your body, like an inch. We learned is this, your thumb up. A foot is your elbow to the end of your hand, and a yard is your leg. So if you wanted to get another picture in your head, an inch is like the width of a bottle cap, either on a soda bottle, a big soda bottle, a small soda bottle. They're always about that big. A foot is about as long as a hammer, and a yard is about a baseball bat. Okay? So it's important to know those three words, inch, foot, and yard. Inch, you measure something small. Foot, you measure something kind of medium, something kind of in the middle. And then yard, you'll measure something a little bit longer. This is a ruler. Here is an inch. From 0 to the 1, that's 1 inch. That's 2 inches. 3, 4, so on and so forth. So that's 1 inch. When you have 12 inches right here, that equals 1 foot. This is 1 foot. Okay? All right. And then you have what's called a yardstick. Yardstick, and I'll come back a little bit so you can see the whole thing. A yardstick actually has 36 inches. So it has 36 of your thumbs, if we were to count down all the way. Or it has 3 feet. So you can watch this. There's 1 foot, 2 feet, and 3 feet. Okay, so this is a yard. So again, a yard is like your leg. You stand up, it goes right here. A foot is about the length of your elbow up, not all the way, but about. And then an inch is right here, and it's about your thumb, like half of your thumb. Okay, so what I want to talk about today is making an estimate. An estimate is a good guess. And I've said this word before. Remember I said many times, when you estimate my age, would you estimate that I'm 100 years old? And people were like, no, 100 years old wouldn't be working in the classroom. They would have, white hair. So that's not a good estimate. Is it a good estimate to say I'm 2 years old? No. And all of you have been around little kids where you're like 2 years old, they can't even talk, regularly, they're walking, they can't drive a car to work. So an estimate is a good guess. If you saw me, you would think, oh, she's about 50. She kind of looks middle-aged. So an estimate is a good guess, okay? So we're going to estimate some lengths, and length is how long something is. So if I had this marker right here, this marker, you guys have all held this, would you think that this would be 5 inches, 5 feet, or 5 yards? Okay, so let's start with 5 yards. Let's see. This is 1 yard. So is this going to be equal to that? No way. I'm going to cross that off. 5 yards would be 5 of your legs. And of course that does not equal this. Okay, 5 feet. So would this marker be equal to 5 of your arm going all the way up? No, absolutely not. So it cannot be 5 feet. Is this the best estimate to say 5 inches? Well, let's look. So here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's not exact, but it's about. But that would be the best estimate. So a marker, when you estimate how long it is 5 inches. Okay, this chair that I'm sitting in, so here's the top of it. This chair, I'll show you the whole thing. There's my chair, sitting in my chair. Is this chair 1 inch? What's the best estimate? Is it 1 inch? So it's one of these, or one, bottle cap. We talked about that. Is it 1 foot? This, like as long as a hammer, or is it about 1 yard, which is your leg? What would be the best estimate for the height? How tall it is, height of the chair. Yeah, it's about a yard. It's not exact. If you were to measure, you would see where it comes, it's about. So you would circle 1 yard, okay? So I'm also gonna put a YouTube video on for you to focus on knowing how long an inch is. Just have it in your mind, a bottle cap, how long a foot is, about that, or a hammer, and how long a yard is. A yard is about your leg or a baseball bat, okay? So I'll have questions on there, like if I were to measure my car, my minivan, would my van be 3 yards, 3 inches, or 3 feet? Yeah, 3 yards. It couldn't be 3 inches, that would be this long. So I'm going to give you some questions. So get those pictures in your head of how long an inch, foot, and a yard is. And I'm going to put questions on Schoology. All right, bye.